It is so good to see you, Juyoung. Welcome back. We have another lesson, Jeju Dialect Corner. You look great. It's good to have you back, and we've missed you.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. It's been forever.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I missed you and I missed your show and I'm really
Mm.
grateful that I can be back for the Jeju dialect lesson.
Well, it wouldn't be me, you, and Jeju without you. So thank you. So how have you been in this long, unfortunate hiatus? How have you been?
Well, same old, same old. Picking up ocean trash and surfing, skateboarding,
Uh,
snowboarding, anything on a board.
is
Yeah.
that a new thing that you've discovered? Your love of boards?
No, not well. I s- went snowboarding first time like 10 years ago and I
Hmm.
broke my tailbone.
Oh.
So yeah, it took me it took me some time to get back. But skateboarding,
Yeah.
yeah, I it's first time actually. I mean
Uh-huh.
that coverboarding, I have been coverboarding, like land surfing thing.
Like
Yeah, it's kind of
longboarding?
different. No, not longboard, but it's just different. So
Okay.
yeah, anyway, so yeah, it's just regular skateboard. Yeah, I just started learning last
Hmm.
year, the end of last year. Yeah,
Hmm. How are you doing?
not bad.
Oh, good. I'm glad to hear it. No major falls. Your tailbone's still intact.
Yeah, yeah, safe, safe and
Okay.
sound. Yeah.
Where's your favorite place to skateboard?
Oh, actually, there's really cool place down in Jungmun. It's called Pipeline.
Pipeline. Yeah.
So yeah, the owner, I know him because he's just surfer.
Hmm.
So yeah, I go there down there.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? I went once. I took my daughter when they first opened.
Oh.
Yeah, and she was young, and she was way too young to try. And I've always wanted to skateboard, and so I
You
tried.
should try now. Yeah.
Yeah, I was very unsuccessful. I was very unsuccessful. Um, and I was reminded of my failure for days afterwards because I hurt my hip pretty. I smacked it pretty
Oh.
good. I like to skate, like
Yeah.
ice skating, rollerblading. That's where I
Mhm,
feel comfortable. But I never
mhm.
grew up, you know, uh, surfing or skateboarding. But what about surfing? Jungmoon as well is your favorite place?
Yes.
Mm.
On Jeju, yes.
Are, are you surfing now?
Yeah, I mean, I surfed a lot last year,
Mm.
and this year I think I won Iho and Woljeong.
Woljong. You can go to Woljong now and surf?
Yeah, but now the current is changing.
Yeah, isn't it
So
Iho? You have to go to Iho, right?
it's nowadays it's sometimes Iho,
Mm.
sometimes Jungmun.
Mm.
So it's the Jungmun season is coming up.
Right.
Yeah.
And Jeju and weather on Jeju is so warm that you can literally surf all year as long as you have like a decent wetsuit.
In I mean on Jeju,
Yeah, on Jeju. Yeah.
year round? No, I don't agree. Yes,
Uh-huh.
there is the surf,
Uh-huh.
but usually the winter season the surf is not that good.
Uh-huh.
Very choppy and windy and
Cold.
so and yeah, cold too.
Yeah. So speaking of the water, how about you have a new word for us today?
Yes, I have a word for you guys. You guys have heard about HAENYEO, which is uh, woman diver,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Women divers, yeah.
Yeah, woman diver.
Uh,
Yeah, designated as UNESCO heritage. And they, whenever they dive, like before diving in, they always hold their breath, like as much they can,
Mm.
and then go diving, right? And then try to collect, I don't know, abalone, whatever.
Agar.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sora. I don't know what sora is in English.
Neither do I.
Yeah. Sora, 성게. And then as they coming up, surfacing, they are almost out of breath, right? And then right after they came out of water, they breathe out really slowly and slowly. And usually they make the sound, whistle sound, and we call it Sumbisori.
Sumbisori.
Sumbisori. So
Right.
everyone, we all have different voices, So every Haenyeo has different Sumbisori. So you can recognize your friend. It's like, oh, she just, came out of the water, things like that. So it's good to know. And next time you come to Jeju Island, if you see women divers, working in the water, just go closer and listen to, their sound.
That's beautiful. I didn't even think that they would have their own distinct Sunbisori. I mean, it makes sense. We all have our own voices.
Actually, I read that in the novel.
The Island of Sea Women, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So I wonder if that's true. I think we should maybe go investigate. 'Cause, like,
Yeah, maybe we should confirm that.
yeah. But yes, you've heard them. You've heard the Sumbisori
Yeah.
before, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
So have I. How do you know? How do they do that? Because it's not like they don't. It's part of their breathing technique to hold their breath for such a long period of time. It's not like, they do it for fun. It's part of that. How do they do that?
When you dive and coming up out of the water and dive again, if you repeat that, you have to control your breath. So you have to, when you breathe in, you don't want to, but slowly, and when you breathe out as well, you don't want to go like, So I think that otherwise you get dizzy, things.
That's interesting. I'll look into that for the next time we talk, because like I'd like to know. I've known of the sound. And I've always been curious about like why do they specifically, like what is the benefit, or possibly there might be some disadvantages to it too. I don't know.
Or just natural.
Yeah, we're just
natural thing.
Yeah. Well, I don't necessarily whistle every time I breathe out.
And
though,
also, if you have any Haenyeo friend, ask them. So there's like specific word for, like Haenyeo. They even when they are pregnant, they go diving, right? So back in the days, a lot of pregnant women divers, they gave birth in the water, and there's a specific word referring to that baby.
Oh.
Yeah. And I actually knew that, but forgot that word. And today I was like, texting here and there, but I couldn't.
That's a good word. That's beautiful. Yeah. That's such a, like that word in itself, it contains like a story, about that's awesome.
And well, there's a documentary. I think it was Patagonia documentary.
Right, it came out a couple years ago. Yeah.
A woman from Hawaii came to Jeju. And she went to Byangdo, Halim, Byangdo.
The island there.
Yeah. they talk about, like pregnancy and baby and stuff like
Right,
that.
because she was pregnant, and the Hawaiian woman was also pregnant. Yeah.
And they talked about how, in the water, like out of the water, like you feel the gravity, like you have huge stomach and you feel the gravity, but like as soon as you get in the water, you get, I don't know, like kind of feel free.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I did an article a couple years back, like last year ago, about a woman who was researching the HAENYEO for genetics.
I was going to talk about that. Actually, that was in the novel as well, no?
What? No, I haven't read the novel. I hope not, because I wrote about it a year ago. I don't know if it'd be in the novel.
Because HAENYEO can be in the water, cold water for a long time.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's true. That's been known that HAENYEO are divers that dive in the coldest of waters that we know of.
I mean,
like in the winter and stuff.
Imagine, like back in the day, HAENYEO went to Russia, Japan, whatever, and they didn't have wetsuit.
Yeah, they had this white cloth
like
thing,
t-shirts or whatever, and it's crazy to think that. Yeah,
and so they may have developed a genetic ability to withstand cold water, partially because the women that I interviewed hypothesized it has to do with the fact that they dived while pregnant. That may have over generations and stuff affect the fetus and allow them to sustain for possibly also to hold their breath for long periods of time so they can produce the beautiful Sumbisori. Can we, quickly, we've gone so much longer. Alexis is going to be so mad at us, but Sumbisori.
Yes.
Sori means sound.
Yes.
Sunbi means...
I don't actually teach research it.
Right, but Sunbi is the Jeju Saturi part of it,
yes.
the Jeju dialect part of it, because Sori is just sound, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can you say it for us one more time?
Sumbisori.
Sumbisori. It's so good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Talk to you again soon.